I don't remember blacking out. I remember the scream, sharp, sudden, tearing through the trees like something being ripped open. I remember turning toward it, heart hammering, trying to see through the shadows between the trunks. I remember the forest going silent, unnaturally silent, like everything around me had been switched off. And then nothing. Now I'm awake in the dark. The air is stale, warm, vibrating with the hum of the engine beneath me. My cheek is pressed against rough carpet. My wrists ache. My head throbs with a dull, rhythmic pulse that doesn't match the movement of the car. I try to move, but there's barely enough room to shift my shoulders. Metal walls, tight space, the smell of rubber and dust. A boot. I'm in the boot of a car. I hold my breath and listen. The engine revs harder, and the whole space shudders. Gravel spits under the tires. The vehicle is moving fast, too fast for a forest road. Every bump throws my body against the sides. I can't see anything, but I know the kind of car this is. I felt the shape of the interior when I first woke up. The smooth plastic, the curves of the wheel wells, the faint scent of new leather drifting through the gaps. A Range Rover Sport, new, expensive, out of place in the woods. I try to scream, but my voice barely makes it past my throat. It comes out as a broken, muffled sound, swallowed by the engine, the road, the speed. Whoever is driving doesn't slow down. The car hits another bump, and my head slams against the sides. Stars burst behind my eyes. For a moment, I think I hear something outside. Wind, branches, maybe the faint echo of the forest I was just standing in. Then the car accelerates, again, harder this time, like it's running from something, or like it's racing to deliver me somewhere. I don't know how long I've been unconscious. I don't know who grabbed me. I don't know where we're going. All I know is this. The scream in the woods wasn't mine, but the next one might be. The first thing I notice is the rhythm. Not the engine, not the road, but the way the car moves beneath me. It isn't steady anymore. It tilts, shifts, corrects itself like the driver keeps drifting off the center of the lane. Whoever's behind the wheel, they're not calm. A bump throws me sideways, my shoulder hitting metal. The pain is sharp, but it clears my head. I start listening, really listening, because sound is all I have. The tires aren't on asphalt anymore. They're grinding, crunching, pulling through loose gravel. We've left the main road. My post climbs. I press my hand against the boot floor. It's warm, too warm, like the engine's been pushed hard for a long time. The air tastes stale, recycled, like it's been trapped in here with me for hours. I swallow, trying to steady my breath. Every inhale feels louder than it should. Then I hear it, a faint click, metal on metal, from the front of the car. The driver adjusting something, a switch, a lever, a weapon. I freeze. The car slows for the first time since I woke up. Not a stop, just a hesitation. Like the driver is looking for something, or someone. Branches scrape the sides of the car. Leaves whip the undercarriage. Or somewhere narrow. Somewhere overgrown. Somewhere no one would hear me. A memory flickers. The woods, the scream, the sudden darkness. I try to grab it, but it slips away, leaving only the echo. The car dips suddenly, like we've turned onto a slope. The engine strains. The tires claw at the dirt. We're climbing. My chest tightens. Not from fear, from understanding. This isn't the road people use. This is a road someone chose. A place they know, a place they've been before. A place they're comfortable taking a body. I press my ear to the metal, desperate for anything. A voice, a clue, a sign of life outside. But all I hear is the engine, and the steady, deliberate breathing of the person driving me deeper into the dark. And for the first time, I realize something that freezes me completely. They're not rushing to get away. They're taking their time. The climb ends suddenly. The car levels out, coasting for a moment almost weightless. Then the tires shift onto something new. Not gravel, not dirt. Something softer, packed. Flattened by repeated use. A private track. My stomach sinks. The engine drops to a low hum. Steady and controlled, like the driver finally knows exactly where they are. The panic in their movements is gone. Every turn of the wheel is deliberate now. They've done this before. I press my fingertips to the metal again. The vibrations have changed. Smoother, more predictable. The kind of road someone maintains themselves. The kind of road no one else would ever find unless they were looking for it. A faint sound filters through the boot. Not the engine, not the road. Wind. but not the kind that rushes past a moving car. This is slower, rhythmic, like we're passing through narrow gaps where the air squeezes between trees. The forest is closing in. I shift my weight, trying to angle my ear towards the front. The driver mutters something, too soft to make out, a single word. Maybe two, calm, focused, like they're talking themselves through a routine. My pulse thuds in my ears. Routine, word sticks. The car slows again, barely crawling now. The suspension creaks as we roll over uneven ground. Branches brush the sides closer than before. The air feels colder, even though through the metal. Then a sound I wasn't expecting. A distant chatter. Metal against metal, not from the car, from outside. Like a gate being opened. The driver doesn't hesitate. The car moves forward, tires crunching over something thin and brittle, twigs, leaves, maybe old debris. The sound echoes differently now, like the space around us has widened. We're inside something. A clearing, a yard, a structure. I hold my breath, listening for anything. Voices, footsteps, movement. But the world outside is unevenly still. Too still. The engine idles for a moment, low and steady. Then the driver exhales a long, controlled breath, and the car rolls forward again. A few meters, no more. Then it stops. Not abruptly, not in panic, just stops. Like we've arrived exactly where we're meant to be. The engine cuts out. Silence floods the boot, thick and heavy. I don't move. I don't breathe. Because in that silence, I hear something I wish I hadn't. A faint echo, soft, muffled, coming from somewhere outside the car. Not a voice, not words, just a sound. A sound that tells me I'm not the only one who is being brought here. For a moment there's nothing. No engine, no movement, no breathing except my own. Just silence. Thick, heavy, unnatural. The kind of silence that feels listened to. I stay perfectly still, afraid even the shift of my weight might give me away. The air in the boot is colder now. Like the temperature dropped the second the engine died. Or maybe it's just me. Then I hear it. A sound so faint, I almost convince myself it isn't real. A tap, light, uneven. Like something brushing against metal. I hold my breath, straining to hear it again. Tap. Tap. Not from the driver, not from outside. From somewhere nearby. The hairs on my arms rise. I press my ear to the boot wall. The metal cool against my skin. The sound comes again, clearer this time. A soft, rhythmic pattern. Not random, not wind, not an animal. Someone is moving, slowly, carefully, trying not to be heard. My post thunders in my ears, drowning out everything else. I force myself to breathe, shallowing quietly so I don't miss anything. Then a new sound, a creak, wood shifting under weight. Close, too close. The driver's door opens. I freeze. Footsteps crunch on the ground outside, deliberate, steady, and hurried. The same calm rhythm I heard in their breathing earlier. They walk around the car, each step measured, like they're checking something or someone. The footsteps stop near the back of the car, right behind me. I clamp a hand over my mouth. A key rattles, metal scrapes against metal. The lock. But it doesn't open. Instead, the driver exhales a slow, thoughtful breath and steps away. The footsteps fade, moving towards something else in the clearing. Something wooden, something old, something that groans when opened. A door. A heavy one. It swings on its hinges with a long, low creak that crawls under my skin. The driver disappears inside, the steps echoing faintly before the door thuds shut. Silence again, but not empty this time, because the tapping returns. Closer, more urgent, coming from the other side of the football. Someone else is here. Someone who's been waiting for the engine to stop. Someone who's been listening for the driver to leave. Someone who's close enough to touch the same metal I'm touching. The tapping shifts. 3 quick taps. Then a pause. A pattern? A message? I swallow hard, my throat tight, and tap back once. Just once. The tapping stops. Then after a long, breathless moment, a whisper. So soft I can barely catch it, but I hear it, and it's not the driver.
You better run. Run for your life. Do not stop.
The whisper is still crawling through my head.
You better run. Run for your life. Do not stop.
My hands push against the boot lid, but it doesn't move. Not even a millimeter. New car. Reinforced. Sealed tight. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but feeling it locked around me like this sends a cold spark through my chest. I pull my knees up, press my back into the comfortable, and I kick. Hard. The lid thuds but doesn't budge. I kick again. Harder. The metal vibrating under my heels. My breath is shaking now, panic rising, but I force it down. I don't have time for fear. Not anymore. I slam both feet into the lid. A crack. Small, but real. My heart jumps. I kick again, every muscle in my legs screaming. The boot flexes, just a little, but enough to let cold air slip through the seal. I kick one more time, putting everything I have into it. The latch snaps. The lid jumps open. Cold night air floods in, sharp and dusty, carrying the smell of old hay and concrete. I scramble out, landing on the barn floor harder than I meant to. But I don't stop. I don't even look back. I run. Across the barn, past shadows and broken beams, through a side door that sticks before it gives way. And then I'm outside. The forest hits me like a wall, dark, endless, alive. I don't choose a direction. I don't think. I just sprint into the trees. Branches whipping my arms, roots grabbing my feet. For a moment I think I've made it. Then the barn door slams open behind me. His voice tears through the night.
Hey you! Get back here!
Furious, echoing too close. My lungs burn, my legs shake. My breath rips out of me in broken gasps. But I don't stop. I can't, because now he knows I'm gone, and he's coming. The second the words leave my mouth, he's coming. I'm already moving. I don't look back. I don't need to. His voice is still echoing through the barn. Furious. Too close. Too real. I hit the tree line full speed. Cold branches slap my arms. Leaves scrape my face. The ground dips and rises under my feet like it's trying to throw me. I don't slow. I can't. Every breath feels like it's tearing out of my chest. Behind me the forest explodes with noise. His footsteps heavy, fast, getting closer. I push harder, legs burning, lungs screaming. The trees blur past me. Black shapes, twisting shadows, flashes of moonlight breaking through the canopy. Just long enough to show me how uneven the ground really is. A root catches my foot. I stumble, catch myself, keep running. I can hear him breathing now. That's how close he is. That low, angry rhythm, cutting through the night like it's chasing the air itself. I veer left, dodging between two thick trunks. A branch snaps behind me. Loud, sharp, he's following every move I make. I don't know how he's giving up. I don't want to know. My legs feel like they're going to give out. My chest feels like it's collapsing, but I don't stop. I can't. The forest opens for a moment. Just a few meters of clearer ground and I sprint harder, using everything I have left. My breath is ragged, broken, desperate. Then I hear it. A single sound that freezes the air around me. A click. Metal. Cold. Intentional. I throw myself forward just as a sharp crack splits the night behind me, echoing through the trees, rolling through the darkness like a warning meant only for me. I don't look back. I don't dare. I just run. Branches whip past me. The ground shakes under my feet. My heartbeat is louder than the wind. He's still coming. And now I know he's not just chasing me. He's trying to stop me from ever getting out of these woods. He's trying to stop me from ever getting out of these woods. That thought hits me harder than the cold air in my lungs, and I push myself faster, tearing through the trees like the darkness is chasing me. My legs feel like they're going to give out, but I don't slow. I can't. Every breath is a knife in my chest. Branches whip across my arms. Roots grab at my feet. The forest feels alive, like it's closing in around me. Behind me I hear him crashing through the undergrowth. Closer, angrier, relentless. I don't dare look back. Then I hear it. That metallic click. My whole body tenses. A heartbeat later, the gunshot cracks through the night, louder than before, echoing off the trees, rolling through the darkness like it's chasing me. I stumble, dirt sliding under my shoes, but I force myself forward. I don't know if the shot was meant for me or the ground or the sky. I don't want to know. I just run. The trees thin ahead of me. Moonlight spills across the ground. For a second I think I'm safe. Then the earth drops away. A cliff. A sheer drop into blackness. I skid to the edge, my heel hanging over nothing. My arms flail, trying to catch balance that isn't there. My breath freezes in my throat. Behind me, a footstep, a breath, a whisper of movement. I don't know what happens next. I don't know if I jump. I don't know if I fall. I don't know if he reaches me. I don't know if the shot was meant for me or if it was meant to hit something else. All I know is the ground crumbles under my foot, and then everything goes silent. Everything goes weightless. Everything goes black.